Guys, Brian back here with a look at Myro. All right, you can see here that we have reached our target area for this thing. It is up to that 618 and 702. We're going to take a look here in a second and see if we can figure out what's going to happen next here. All right, first off, let's take a look at the crypto bubbles over here. This is for the last hour. Okay, looks like Bitcoin might be doing a little bit of a run up here. Okay, this is for the day. All right, you can see Tau starting to make a little bit of a move. Core is up 40%. Not a lot more than that. Jupiter, Sui, Leo, BGB, a few green out there. Not a whole lot. What's this? What is that? Pendle. Okay. So not a whole lot of other stuff. Myro. Let's see where Myro is on here. 248. All right, market cap 294.9 million, 71.6 million in volume last 24 hours. All right, for the week, almost up 22%, down 10.3% for the day. Okay, over here, take a real quick look here. Bitcoin did something pretty interesting this morning. The other day in Discord, I mentioned about this bearish divergence. This low on price and a higher low. Down here you had a high low and then you had a lower low. Okay, so bearish divergence did end up playing out here. Came right down to our wick line and hit right off of it there. Okay, kind of expecting this thing to break towards the upside. Just some stuff are lining up. The measured move for this would be up around $82,000, plus the Fibonacci gives it a target up towards 82. Just because them two things alone line up does not mean that it's going to break to the upside. Of course, still has to do it. If we zoom in here on Bitcoin on a 15-minute, you can see it looks like it's definitely having a bounce here. Okay, came down to this lower trend line right here. That's this yellow line right here. That's the lower trend line. This is the upper trend line right there. Okay, had a little bit of a fake out there on there and it fell back down through here. All right, you can see we're starting to get a little bit of a bounce here. A trend-based fib, if it plays out with this, that would give it a move right towards the upper boundary of the trend line. So we'll see what happens here. All right, on the 15-minute, of course, it's getting right near the top. We're going to jump over to the 4-hour. Higher time frames mean a little bit more. The 4-hour has turned up. The 8-hour is still correcting, but look at that 8-hour candle. Nice and green. Okay, so nice big green 8-hour candle. The 12-hour still correcting, but same thing. We have a green 12-hour candle. The daily, right at an 83.8 and an 82.9. All right, just still bullish, but just barely. Looks like it might hit off this trend line, right here, and might continue up right there. Okay, I'll be watching for that. See if this, moving average, not trend line, but see if it holds there or not. Okay, then if we go out on a weekly, 78 and an 84. Getting very, very overbought up here. When it starts turning color like that, you're getting overbought. Now we have made higher highs, so no bearish divergence there yet, but expecting this one last push up, then maybe a major correction coming. All right, could be a big buying opportunity. If Bitcoin pulls back, if it gets up there to 82, let's go out. Let's see here. Let's go out on a monthly. If this thing heads up to 82 and you get a pullback on this thing, 73, we're 82. We'll just go with 82 on a dot. 82.4. There we go. You could get a pretty decent pullback here. If we take it from this very first move up here, around $50,000. Very, very possible. That would scare the crap out of everybody, that is for sure. But all this would be is a big one, your second wave pullback. Okay, that's what this would be. This third wave, that's the one I'm waiting for. Big buying opportunity if it comes down here, though. Huge. That could That could, if you haven't got your entries yet for the bull run, you know, not financial advice at all, but this could be what you're looking for right down here. Now, if we go over here to Myro, okay, take a look at a couple things. The other day in Discord, quite honestly, I thought this thing was ABC, and I really, really did. Right in here. It was this move here. And boy, did it turn around. Alright. Let me show you this, because it bothered me tremendously. I really hate making wrong calls. It really bothered the heck out of me. You know, if you measure this thing, came right up to a 618, right on the dot. Okay, ABC did play out actually. I gave a okay, well, let's see here. Was that the move? Let's go to 12 here a little bit. Been about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days ago. No, that must not have been it right there, because this one absolutely played out perfect. A, B, right up to the 618. Pulls down. That's a perfect bottom right there. And then a run up here was right here. This is the one. Okay, this is the one that got me. This one right here. Okay, had a closing candle right on this 618. Another 618 here. Turned red. Started pushing down. Thought that thing was pulling down to 25. Right about 25 cents. And it turned around right here at 26.4 and just shot right out of here. All right, so I ended up missing that. It happens. You know, you cannot win them all. I wish it was that easy, but it's not. It's very, very, trading is not easy. That is a fact. You know, I do miss them now and then. You know, everybody does. You know, it's just the way it goes, unfortunately. So I apologize. That one I did miss, and I missed this big push up here. Razzle over there. He got a very good entry on this thing, and he wrote it up 1,200%. And, you know, so good for him. Congratulations, Razzle. That was a hell of a move there. 1,200% move. So if you're interested in it, guys, we have a level 3 membership for $14.99. 200 members over there. Get you 22 videos, over 9 hours worth of videos, and a link to our Discord, where there's people over there all day long trading. So if that's something that interests you, we would definitely love to have you along. So that's a level 3 membership. But we have reached, okay, we've been talking about this for weeks. All right, when price was way down here, we were talking about this. It's finally gotten up to our box. Okay, we pull this over, there you go. All right, we've hit it. All right, now you can see so far we have gotten rejected off of it. Okay, now if we come out here, let's go in a 12-hour. You need a trend line up through here. Let's try a daily. See if we can get it a little bit easier here. Okay, is that a fake out down through here? Yeah, it was a fake out to the downside right there, and then it regained it. Okay, so 100% valid line right here. Just gonna have to, I just want to get this as perfect as I can here, because it could come into play. All right, somewhere about right there. All right, now this move down here, let's take a look at, first off, let's take a look at some RSIs. Okay, if this is a wave down, and if this is a B wave up, let's take a look at a trend-based fib first and see if anything lines up that this could be a possible temporary top. All right, let's say this is 1, 2 right here. Does that line up at all? Wow, perfect. There you go. All right, so that ended up being 5 waves up. That's why I love this trend-based fib. If you get the level 3 membership, guys, learn how to use this in the Fibonacci, and it's amazing how well you can do. You know, you got either the 3 was here and a 4 and a 5, or the 3 was up here and the 4th wave pullback there. But you have 5 waves up. What comes after 5 waves up? ABC. And look how it nailed it right to the top. I mean, absolutely perfect. These things are incredible. It's unbelievable how some of this stuff works. It really baffles you. So more than likely, all right, not nothing is 100%, but more than likely, this is a A wave down. You're going to get a B wave up to a 618, and then a C wave down. All right, now if something, let's see here, where could that, if we get a correction here and it plays out, okay, which should, 5 waves up, ABC, 5 waves up, then it should continue on its way. If we get rejected up here at, what is that, 34.3, you're going to know that that is the start of your C wave down, okay? Now if we get this correction, it can pull down to right about 27.4, okay, right down here. That would be an ABC, okay? That is what normally happens after your 5 Elliott waves up. You get a corrective wave, a 3 wave ABC correction. Then you continue on your way up, okay? No big deal. You get pullbacks. That's just how the market runs. So if this thing does get up to 34.3 and you see a rejection there at the 618, it could come up to the 702 also, right around 34.9. That would be perfectly normal. You know, B waves come in at the 702 or 618. Normally the 618, but they can come in at the 702 also. All right. Now, if it clears through that area, then we're heading up. We're heading up towards 42 cents. Okay. But if it gets rejected at that area, we're pulling down towards 0.274. That would finish an ABC. So watch these areas very, very closely, guys. This would be the box. You know, if you're putting if you're charting along here with me, you know, put a box in here for the 618 and 702 right here, just like we did over here, you know, and you can see how perfect we hit it, you know, and pay very close attention to price when it gets up in this box right here, right, the smaller green box, not the big one over here. But we hit our target. We nailed it, you know, from way down here at 20 cents, all right. We had a target up here up at 35, you know, maybe a lot of people didn't think we'd get there or whatever. Well, we've gotten there, all right. Now overall, like I said, this whole big move ended up, put your fib on it, that was our danger zone, the 618 and 702, just like over here that we're going to be watching. Okay, so keep an eye on those areas, guys. Please consider becoming a membership. We would love to have you. That's a level 3 member, and we'll see what happens. Thanks a lot.